Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Pack, and I'm back with another hip hop jewelry review. Today I'm going to be re-looking at a pendant that I already reviewed, but with a twist. As you already know, I have been rocking this pendant for quite some time. Like it. I did a review on it. You can check that out. Beautiful pendant. Was looking on the website on Harlem Bling, and I had seen that he had added another pendant of the same kind but a different variation. And I had seen it and I was like, dang, I already had got this pendant by that time, so I had to just go back and revisit it. So I recently got this pendant from Harlem Bling, and it's got the skyline added to it. And when I say this thing is ridiculous, like I seen it on the website and I was just like, man, like the video isn't even giving it the full, like y'all can kind of see. But anyways, this is the updated skyline to the New York, and you can see they basically did it like the same, but then they like, I don't know, like if you could see it, like it's like a perfect overlay, and they just basically added the skyline behind it, and it's just a pretty much beautiful pendant. And being from New York and whatnot, being something that I like to rep, I like this. This is like a kind of like a pre-custom pendant that they had, and I was like, oh yeah, I could rock that. It's a 2.5, 3 inches wide with 2 inches including the bell, so it sits nicely on the chest. It's pretty thick on the side, real nice and 3D style. Good contrasting with the plain, and then with the water and the right there. Yeah, it's got a cage back. Not too much of a fan of the cage back, but this one isn't that bad. So it's okay. It doesn't really clink clankety. That sound that everybody be talking about. It's got the M925 on it, to let you know. Everybody says the M stands for moissanite, but I think that it depends on what you get, because sometimes you just get 925 and sometimes you get M925. Also, with these two pendants, I was talking about the chain that I had got. So when I first got this pendant, I had got this right here, the 2mm chain. I had ordered it separately because this doesn't come with a chain, so I had to get one. And I was like, that's nice and all. And then I had like went through the trials and tribulations of just finding the right chain. So I ended up thinking that I was getting a bigger chain, but it was like maybe half a millimeter bigger with this chain. I had picked this up, I think somewhere, just a chain, nice silver chain on it, nothing too crazy. Try to, get a little more diamond cut, a little bit bigger, but it still wasn't cutting it. So I had, got back into things and got this one. It was like a 3mm, 3.5mm. And I was like, okay, I like this one. This one's nice. I could rock with this one for a little bit. And then like I don't know, like I guess I just felt like it wasn't like the chain, like I had a chain problem at this time, so I felt like it wasn't big enough, or like the pendant wasn't big enough or something. So I just kept getting more chains. I eventually took a trip out to Chicago and got this nice diamond cut chain, but the this one doesn't have any like nice shine up to it. It tarnishes real easily and whatnot. So I didn't really like the color comparison, as you can see right there. And I was like, nah. Plus it was too long. It was like a 30 inch. And I'm just like, nah. So kept looking. I stuck with the 3.5mm for quite a long time. And then I had seen this one, this nice rhodium plated silver. Oh yeah, it was real nice. So I had went with this one. And I basically, I put it on there. I was like, it's a little small on there, but it's okay. 6mm, it's not that bad. I know on the website it says it recommends such and such amount of chain, but you basically gonna end up wearing what you like to wear. You know, that's just how that goes. So I was rocking it with that one, and then like I said, I had seen this pendant, and I was like, well, shit, let me get that pendant and put it on, you know, this chain. And I was like, for sure, I could do that because, you know, the size of the pendant plus the size of the chain, it makes a little bit more sense. So ever since then, I've been rocking that like that, and I decided to be a little bit more elegant with this pendant and put it back on that chain, the 3.5, so I can have a little variation. Don't know what I'm gonna do with the 30-inch. I'm trying to see if I want to get it rhodium dipped or maybe get it like a tumble type deal where it polishes up real nice. And I got a couple other pendants that I rock with these smaller chains, like this gold plated pendant here. It's the Millennium. That boy, you know, some fire. It's not like a good quality pendant, but it's something that I do like, you know. So I put that on there. Or I have what different other pendants that I could put on there, like the Harry Potter hat that I do have. This is a I think this is a treated brass, but I wanted to get this recasted, which, you know, figure that out some other time in a different video. You know, got a lot of different jewelry that I would like to see in more precious metals and maybe even bust down. So, you know, but back to this. We got this. This is a 2.8 carats of moissanite in there. The New York Skyline. I picked this up off of there for about $220, and it weighs about 40 grams. Like I said, it's about 3 inches wide and 2 inches tall, so it sits nice on the chest, you know what I'm saying? And then he has a lot of different other ones. Like I said, I'm repping New York, so that's what I went with. They have other pendants in there. They got like Florida, LA, like most of the major metroplexes and whatnot. So, or maybe you can like reach out to Eddie and see if he could do some type of something. I don't know. I don't really, you know, do anything personally with him. I just review the jewelry. But yeah, I like this one. Thank y'all for bearing with me, basically, you know, in these hard times, you know, the holidays and stuff. People been going missing. There's a lot of things going on in the moissanite streets. I got to do a update video on that, you know. But yeah, I'm going to show you what it looks like on the chains and then what it looks like on my neck and see how you guys, you know, basically like that. All right, so I got the chains right here. On this one, I'm going to show you quickly what it looks like on the original pendant that I got. So this is the 2mm chain with the pendant. Let me see if I can tilt it down a little bit so y'all can see. That's how it's going to stay on your neck. Nice little neck profile, you know, pendant, basically. And then this is the one right here, the 3mm, 3.5, right there. Little up a little bit more. Like I said, it still didn't give me that feel that I really wanted, but it was real nice and elegant, basically. You know, you got the nice profile there. The pendant kind of still matched the size of that, but I was just like, nah, I don't know. I feel like I wanted a little bit bigger. So I'm gonna show y'all what I went with next. So then after I said I went and got the 6mm John, and this one right here, I love this chain. Like the chain is nice and big, it's prominent, but again, I said that the pendant, it don't really match the size of the chain. Like it's nice, it sit on there, it's okay, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody really gonna, it's a silver chain with a pendant on it, you know what I'm saying? Got little stones in there, it's real nice. Ain't nobody really gonna, you know, say too much about it. It's got a nice, you know what I'm saying, feel to it, real heavy piece around the neck. But again, still wasn't what I was looking for. So, you know, I went and I got, you know, this pendant here. It went on the chain. It real nice. So I'm gonna put it on the chain and I'm gonna show y'all real quick. So when I received this in the mail and I took this out of the box, I think I was probably the most happiest person that I could possibly be that day. I was looking at it. I was on live that day. I was like, dang, man. Eddie was there. TJ was there. And I got the email. I was like, oh, I gotta go to the packing place, go get the, you know what I'm saying? I gotta go get that shit. And so I went to go get it. It was at the post office. And I didn't even wait to get back to the crib. I put it right on the chain. I was like, oh yeah, this is, it matches, it makes sense. It's not like it's a big piece or nothing like that, but it's enough basically to stand out from the crowd. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody could get the little, you know what I'm saying, that this is cool, you know what I'm saying, but not too many people that don't know about Eddie or know where to get something like this from they're gonna think you got a custom, you know what I'm saying, even though you didn't get a custom. It's just that detailed. And you know what I'm saying, depending on your surroundings, where you from, how much money you associate yourself with, you can get away with having this and not having to explain too much to a person and still get that good look, you know what I'm saying? And so I've been rocking with this way like that. Like I said, it sits on the chest nicely. It's got the nice, it shines nicely in the sun and whatnot. You get the looks, you get, you know, that attention that you want. And so, you know, basically this is the chain that I'll be wearing. You'll probably see me in all the lives, if there's any more lives, any other future videos or anything. This is going to be my everyday wear chain, basically. I'll probably get another chain, because I do have some Cubans I'll probably do a review or so on. And then I got another chain that I got coming from shopice. Shout out Scott. He's gonna be sending over a 3mm moissanite tennis at 22-inch. So stay tuned for that video. I got some other products coming from some other vendors, so I'll have all types of other stuff, you know. Basically, you know, stay up on your game, like, comment, subscribe, share the video, stay tuned.